Hello, everyone. Welcome to Diplomatic Briefing. In the ongoing long-term competition between China and the US, the technological arena is not only focused on the present, but also on seizing dominance in the future. One crucial factor that will determine future success is talent, as well as the environment that allows talent to thrive. Recently, two scientists have settled in China, drawing attention within the industry. One is top chip and robotics expert Pang Zhibo, who has returned to China, and the other is a foreign scientist, a leading Belgian neuroscientist. Stephen Lauries has moved to China and is now teaching full-time at a university. According to the South China Morning Post, Pang Zhibo, a top industrial chip and robotics expert from ABB Group, a giant in electrical and industrial automation, has left Sweden and returned to China. He has joined the Institute of Advanced Manufacturing and Robotics at Peking University as a tenured professor. The new appointment has already taken effect this month. ABB is a world-renowned leader in robotics, electrical energy, and automation technology, and is also one of the largest industrial engineering companies globally. During his time at ABB, Pang Zhibo served as a senior principal scientist, a position second only to the company's chief technology officer, CTO. He co-led the formulation and advancement of the group's global distributed R&D strategy and was responsible for managing all business sectors worldwide. With over 100 R&D personnel and more than 80 types of technological products, according to Peking University's official website, Pang Zhibo mainly engages in interdisciplinary theoretical and applied research on intelligent robots and autonomous systems. This includes research on physical information neural networks, multimodal embodied intelligence models, high-performance computing cultural controllers, autonomous system information, cyber-physical security, and integrated design of computing and control. Technologies such as high-dynamic zero-backlash robot hardware have already been applied to several key business sectors of ABB, covering areas like intelligent manufacturing, robotics, industrial drives, smart buildings, and automation. His current research interests also include zero-backlash robotic tactile perception and fine manipulation, multimodal embodied intelligence foundational models, hierarchical reasoning, generalizable physical information neural networks (PIN) foundational models, as well as the application of networked embodied intelligent systems in information and physical security. In 2002, Zhibo Peng received his bachelor's degree in electronic engineering from Zhejiang University. After graduation, he first entered the industry. He worked at Hangzhou Guosen Microelectronics Company Limited, formerly known as Hangzhou Guoshen Technology Company Limited, as a chip design engineer, and was later promoted to project manager and department manager. During this period, he led a research and development team of more than 80 people, focusing on front-end chip design and system solutions. This team was one of the few in China at the time capable of independently completing large-scale system-on-chip designs. In 2009, Pang Zhibo went to the University of Turku in Finland to pursue a master's degree in business administration with a focus on innovation and growth. In his second year, he entered the Royal Institute of Technology in Sweden to pursue a PhD in electronic and computer systems, and in 2012 and 2013, he obtained his MBA and PhD degrees, respectively. After completing his doctorate, he joined the ABB Research Center in Västerås, Sweden. He gradually rose from an ordinary scientist to a senior scientist, then chief scientist, and was ultimately appointed as senior principal scientist by ABB's chief technology officer, Hao Kaixin, in October 2019. Starting in 2021, Pang Zhibo began serving as a professor at several international universities, including the Royal Institute of Technology in Sweden. His research spans intelligent robotics and autonomous systems, with a focus on cutting-edge intelligent cloud edge automation and 6G secure communication technologies. He proposed a new paradigm for industrial control system design, macro task automation CFA, and integrated design methodology, which has attracted widespread attention from both industry and academia. This framework, serving as a reference architecture for digital industrial automation, leverages integrated and collaborative design of communication, computation, and control. As a result, achievements related to autonomous industrial cyber-physical systems have already been applied to ABB's mobile YuMi collaborative robots. Industry-leading products such as industrial power systems have achieved global installations numbering in the millions, creating several €100 million in value for enterprises. With his outstanding performance in scientific research, Pang Zhibo has received numerous honors, including winning the ABB Group Sweden Research Institute's Inventor of the Year award 3 times in 2016, 2018, and 2021. This award is open to over 100,000 ABB researchers worldwide, making his repeated wins particularly impressive. He has also led more than 20 scientific research projects funded by the European Union, Sweden, and the ABB Group, with total funding exceeding 10 million euros. He holds 25 US and European patents, has published over 20 papers in international journals and conferences, completed more than 50 keynote and invited reports at international conferences. According to foreign media reports, Pang Zhibo's return coincides with China's innovation-driven development strategy, which has explicitly identified intelligent robots as a disruptive technology leading industrial transformation. The School of Advanced Manufacturing and Robotics at Peking University is also a key focus of rapid development under China's strategy to promote technological innovation. Last year, this school was upgraded from a department under the original School of Engineering to an independent school. On March 24th this year, Peking University, the Department of Information and Engineering Sciences was divided into 3 new schools. In this adjustment, it was officially incorporated into the School of Engineering, marking its establishment as the core platform for research and innovation in engineering at Peking University. On the other hand, recently Hangzhou Normal University announced that Stephen Lorays, president of the International Association for the Study of Consciousness and an academician of the European Academy of Sciences, has officially joined Hangzhou Normal University full-time this January, taking up the position of professor at the School of Basic Medical Sciences. The 56-year-old Belgian scientist, before moving to China as one of the world's top neurologists, had worked in Europe for several decades and also spent a short period working in North America. According to earlier reports from foreign media, Lorays is a pioneer in consciousness research and is considered one of the first scientists to use brain imaging technology to study consciousness and the potential consciousness of unconscious patients. Lorays was born in 1968 in Belgium and subsequently obtained his bachelor's degree in medicine and a degree in cellular biology from the Free University of Brussels. He also holds a master's degree in molecular biology and a PhD in biomedical sciences from the University of Liège. Together with other scholars, he has published over 500 papers and has received Belgium's highest scientific honor, the Franke Prize, as well as the European Medical Prize and the American Tom Slick Research Award in Consciousness, among others. Reports state that Lorays' research uses advanced brain imaging and electrophysiological techniques to explore how consciousness is maintained and restored. His achievements have been significant for medical treatment. He has made significant contributions to the treatment of coma patients. Lorays has received funding from organizations such as the European Commission, the Belgian National Fund for Scientific Research, the Canadian government, and the National Natural Science Foundation of China, and holds titles such as Academician of the European Academy of Sciences. On October 24th, Lorays attended the inauguration ceremony of the Zhejiang, Belgium Joint Laboratory for Disorders of Consciousness, organized by Hangzhou Normal University, where he demonstrated the use of brain-computer interfaces for assessing disorders of consciousness during the event. According to a recent statement from Hangzhou Normal University, Lorays has joined their institution full-time as of January this year. This marks a new chapter in his academic career, and it is also a vivid example of the university's efforts to deeply implement its talent-strengthening strategy, focus on building a high-level faculty team, and promote the integrated development of education, technology, and talent. Vice President Tang Ruikang stated at the unveiling ceremony that the joint laboratory will focus on precise diagnosis and intervention research for patients with disorders of consciousness, as well as exploring the mechanisms of brain function. He added that the laboratory aims to connect the entire research chain from the molecular level to the behavioral level, and through an open and international network, bridge the gap between basic science, clinical practice, and industrial innovation. In summary, as one of China's top universities, Peking University's independent establishment and adjustment of the School of Advanced Manufacturing and Robotics can be seen as resonating with the country's strategic priorities. The latest 15th Five-Year Plan clearly emphasizes the need to focus on key core technological fields such as semiconductors, inorganic advanced materials, and biomanufacturing. A decisive breakthrough is needed, and at the fourth plenary session held last month, the main goals for economic and social development during the 15th five-year plan period were put forward. Among them, it was mentioned that the level of technological self-reliance and self-strengthening must be significantly improved. After the fourth plenary session, key terms such as independent technological innovation, technology-driven growth, and self-reliant renewal quickly became the focus of major international media headlines. This heightened media attention comes at a time when geopolitical tensions and uncertainties are increasing, and China is focusing on technology. And the emphasis on self-reliant renewal has remained consistent. The policy direction has maintained continuity, with technological upgrading and economic security still at the top of the agenda. Looking back at previous plans, it is easy to see that industries China previously focused on, such as electric vehicles and biotechnology, have now greatly enhanced their global competitiveness. Analysts believe that as the United States continues to contain and suppress China in the field of technology, and as China-US relations grow increasingly tense, China has made it clear that it will continue to implement supportive policies. The industrial policy for the technology manufacturing sector is clearly accelerating the advancement of independent innovation in cutting-edge technologies. Guo Yangshen, founding president of the Economic Research Institute, pointed out that China's determination of these priorities signifies a deeper upgrade of the value chain beyond what appears on the surface. This is not simply a matter of industrial substitution, but rather achieving a vertical leap in the value of the industrial chain through technological penetration. Two top scientists, one Chinese and one foreign, moved from Europe to China at almost the same time. You could say they voted with their feet, showing that China has the environment for conducting the world's most advanced scientific research. There's no need to overinterpret the choices of these two scholars from a political perspective. The reality is that academic research most needs a safe, stable, and resource-rich environment. Looking at the world today, is there anywhere better than China for this? Moreover, the research fields of these two scientists are also in the realm of future high technology. The direction of these industries is especially valuable as a reference for Hong Kong, particularly when students are choosing their university majors.